Hi everyone, I'm Mikayla Hagerty, your 2019 National Miss Agriculture USA. You are about to embark on an incredible journey of advocacy as you've signed on to become a Miss Agriculture USA Queen. But you may have some questions. So this video is to answer some of those and to serve as a refresher for some of our seasoned veteran queens. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you're friends with our operations manager, Shannon Gallagher Wingert, and our sponsorship manager, Lisa Brooks, on Facebook. These women are an incredible asset to you as they can serve as a liaison to you for the program, and then also are the people who you're going to want to submit your post to so they can be posted on Facebook. Another thing is they can also serve as networkers to the agriculture industry and different things that you can do as a Miss Ag Queen. Further, you're going to want to make sure you either accept or request to be a part of the Miss Agriculture Queen groups. We have a National Miss Agriculture Queen group, and we also have a state Queen group for those states that have state competitions, where you can ask questions that specifically pertain to your state, such as about your state competition, events happening around your state, etc. These groups are an incredible resource and contain a lot of the information that you want to know. Lisa and Shannon ask that you please do your research before you ask them a question. While it might be easier to send a Facebook message, these groups have a lot of the information that you're going to want to ask about. So use the search feature in them and also check the videos and documents portions of them to see if the information is already readily available to you. Chances are most of it is, and you have it right at your fingertips within these groups. All you have to do is search for it. Additionally, with social media, to make the most of your reign, we want to see what you're doing. So make sure you send your different posts to Shannon and Lisa to be submitted to be posted on our different social media pages. It has to have a couple of things though: your year, your title, your name, and be in the third person. Another part of it that it needs is to relate it to the agriculture industry. So you want to make sure that you are both educating people and also helping them realize that anything can be related to agriculture. You want to make sure that you have educational posts and that what you are saying is in the third person. So how you would do this is, my personal one would be, Mikayla Hagerty, 2019 National Miss Agriculture USA, attended, and then so on. And then include an event about agriculture and a fact about agriculture that pertains to that event that I went to. Or you can do social media holidays. These are a great way to engage in the agriculture industry by having you do some research about agriculture. You can relate any holiday to the agriculture industry if you get creative. So do this as an opportunity to do some research and look up different ag facts that you can include when making your posts. Further, make sure that you're including your whole title whenever you are doing posts, because you want to show that this is specific to you and that year that you are a part of. Because of how our reigns work, there might be two queens from the same state with the same title at one time. So you want to make sure that you include that year in there too. It's important to note that you cannot have a separate Facebook page for your title, meaning that I can't have a 2019 National Miss Agriculture USA Mikayla Hagerty page. You're more than welcome to post what you're doing to your personal Facebook page for your family and friends, but all of those should be sent to Shannon and Lisa to be submitted on our social media platforms. We want to have all of our different posts be self-contained so that people can see what Miss Agriculture USA is doing as a whole and as a queen community. Further, you can, however, have an Instagram page, but you have to make sure that it contains somewhere your name and your full title. So you don't want just a generic handle on Instagram, And instead, you want one that explains who you are, what year, where you are representing on that too. Because if you have a more generic one, people might assume it's just the entire Miss Agriculture page, when in reality, it's just your own personal one. So it makes it a lot easier and is better for you, so that people who are seeing what you specifically are doing will just look up the one that has your specific title to it. About social media posting too. You want to do it because it's a great way for people to see what you're doing. So make sure you have posts that are thoughtful and well put together. Another part about your social media when you're posting is it has to have one of three things. You either have to have your Miss Agriculture USA crown on, your sash, or a shirt with the Miss Agriculture USA logo on in your posts. So at least one of the photos in them has to contain one of these three things for it to be posted onto our social media pages. We have the same logo and emblem on all of them. This is the same as this and this. So it's really defining of us, our distinct Miss Agriculture USA logo. So we want to have that included so people know who you're representing and who you are in Miss Agriculture. Let's talk about events though. What if you don't have your sash yet? I received a number of questions saying that you got your crown and you got your shirt, but your sash wasn't in it. Our sashes are custom embroidered when you join. They're manufactured in a different site, and because of that, they take 8 weeks to be manufactured. So they're made for you, so that's all the more reason to cherish them. But it does mean that there is a bit of time between when you'll be getting your crown and sash and when you'll be getting your crown, your t-shirt, and then your sash. Does that mean that you can't do events until your sash comes in? Absolutely not. You can definitely go out in your t-shirts and in your crown and represent Miss Agriculture USA. Which brings us to events. Miss Agriculture USA does not have a set number of events or specific events that you have to go to, which means that your reign is what you make of it. So the events that you decide to become a part of and what you do is up to you, and also the sky is the limit. So you can do as many things as you are able to promote the agriculture industry with your title. So you don't have to worry about asking permission if you can go to this different event or not. However, make sure that you are asking permission to go to these different events and reach out to the different events before going. They might have different rules that you didn't know of or think of before going. For instance, a festival you want to go to may say you can just wear your sash and not a crown. Or they might say that visiting royalty is only allowed on Coronation Day. So it saves a lot of different logistical headaches if you ask them before. But also, you might be exposed to a number of different incredible opportunities you wouldn't have otherwise had. For instance, I have been able to help out at a number of PCLA livestock shows because I reached out to them. So instead of sitting on the sidelines, I was able to get in the ring and pass out ribbons and banners at the pig show. These kind of ways that you can create networking opportunities are possible only whenever you reach out to that person first, who's putting on the event first. So ask before going is the best policy. Another thing is always make sure that you are appropriately dressed when representing Miss Agriculture USA. Make sure your dress is not too short because consider that children love queens and you might have to get down with children so that your dress isn't too short or revealing. Or if you're going to wear jeans, which we do allow, we ask that they don't have any holes in them. However, we understand that sometimes a spontaneous moment to advocate may come up and you might have jeans with holes in them on. So that means that if you're going to have a post with jeans, do you have a hole on them, in them, please crop your photos so that you can't see the holes in your jeans. It would be greatly appreciated. And your behavior at events, remember that you are not only representing yourself, you're representing Miss Agriculture USA, Agriculture Queens, and the agriculture industry. So people remember that you're a queen with us. So you always want to have people have a positive opinion and impression of you, our program, and agriculture. You might be someone's only connection to agriculture for a young child, so you really want to give them a great impression and educate them on the agriculture industry. I am so excited to see all of the incredible things that you lovely ladies are going to do within this program. The sky is the limit for what you do as a Miss Agriculture USA Queen, so make the most of it. No matter what happens at the state or national competition, we encourage you to continue to advocate because by nature of signing up for our program, you are saying that you're dedicating a year of your life to the positive promotion of the agriculture industry. And your reign goes until the end of the year. So no matter what the outcome is, continue to be involved and promoting agriculture. So go out there, be involved, post on social media, celebrate social media holidays, use it as an opportunity for education, and above all, be an advocate for agriculture.